y'all. So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to a Sloan video, and it's about Austin McMoppy. I don't like him very much, and his wife divorcing. I guess they've been together for like ever. They have like 2 kids or 3 kids or something like that, and I guess they've decided to finally split. So we're gonna find out what happened.
The Ace family are officially over. Austin and Catherine McBroom are splitting up after a decade together. They've got millions and millions of subscribers, and lately they've been very silent. And we've questioned what has been going on. And today we learned that they are no longer together. So let's get into it.
And what was sad, I remember when they was doing a TikTok versus YouTube fight, and I was on his side because I didn't like the other guy so much, but I don't like Mick Moppy either. Who was the other one? Bryce Hall? Oh, Jesus.
The Ace family are headed towards divorce. Catherine McBroom has announced that she is divorcing Austin, and this comes at a time where there are rumors of infidelity. They've had so many lawsuits, so they can't be doing that great financially, and it seems like the next best step. I mean, before I give my opinion, I do want to say that I'm really sad that their family is falling apart. I mean, there are children involved here.
I've always said this. I advocate if y'all is not happy and y'all have children, please divorce amicably. And co-parent, try to find like some type of friendship and co-parent, because them kids can see that, and you are kind of modeling how they may view love in the future. So if it's toxic and hostile, they might think that behavior is okay, and then they might get into a situation similar to that. So I think it's better to probably split before things get bad or tense or anything, or and just try to become friends.
Catherine says this is what's going to happen. She writes on Instagram, "As the start of this new year, I will challenge..."
I already seen this. I don't want to hear it. Sorry, I know what.
A post from him.
They all say every time a YouTube or Instagram influencer couple breaks up, it's the same shit.
I mean, let's go ahead and see. Let's refresh. Looks like Catherine's got the first word. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. "For this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I made the hardest decision of my life, the decision to our journey." Wow, as sad as this is, we all saw it coming. People are being so much more, I don't know, aggressive on Austin's post. No wonder why she was being more showy on Snap. Yeah, you can't commit to a woman, so this is best for her. Ooh, Mr. Austin, did you get caught cheating again? Wow, okay.
Yo,
let's take a peek at their YouTube channel and see if there's anything going on here. Yeah, it looks pretty dead. Oh, 7 months. Wow. Yeah. So looks like the Ace family is done. I wonder what's going to happen to the channel. Leave your thoughts below. But as people said in Austin's comments, we kind of saw this coming. A streamer named Laura Lux actually shared messages from Austin McBroom showing that he wanted to represent her through his agency, which that is a red flag. And Spillsesh actually made a video talking about this.
Tweet a screenshot of the conversation she had with Austin McBroom. For some context, Laura called out several people recently who tried to hit her up in the DMs asking if she was signed to an agency, which according to the replies seems to be a really annoying common question in the DMs of OF models. And they all seem to have a sneaky suspicion that these messages are all just sent by creepy men trying to make a bag off of them and their work.
This woman actually checked Austin. I mean, I wonder what else he's doing, who think they can involve themselves in women's businesses.
Good.
Austin, of course, defended himself, but it didn't make it look any better. I mean, you got to keep in mind, Austin has done very well at social media, but he's also has built a reputation of not doing great business. But when she claims that she Googles Austin, she finds all these articles about him losing his home, all these lawsuits. So why would you want to work with a man who's in such bad trouble? Because we got this message from Laura. We got other messages from other models like Jamie Lynn and Kristen Hancher that got the same message from Austin McBroom. Jamie Lynn tweeted out that he sent literally verbatim the same message, and Laura replied saying that his rent is due and he's on recruitment blast for OnlyFans girls. LMAO, not the Ace family, the most notoriously scammy and get rich quick scheme people on YouTube.
But why do that and risk your money? I don't get it. I don't know. I feel like if I had a level of money, I'm not doing shit to risk that shit, because it could. No, I feel like these YouTubers and influencers don't realize that shit can crumble at any moment. You can get canceled. People just might not find you interesting no more, and then there goes your money. So shouldn't you do the most to save it and spend wisely?
One person asked, wait, the
Hey,
Ace
that's
Family
what I
Dad is
was
trying to
wrong.
scam OF girls as a talent manager now? Excuse me? Besides Austin being a complete scammer, isn't it weird that the man who owns a family channel and that caters to kids and a young audience wants to manage OF models? That's like the complete opposite of his content. One person wrote, I feel bad for their children. Once they understand what's going on, I bet they'll be ashamed of their parents. I used to feel bad for Catherine for staying with a cheater and a scammer, but clearly she doesn't care because she's still with him. Well, now she's not. So the tables have turned. I just feel bad for the kids growing up with two delusional parents. I mean, I don't know if this divorce is going to lead to like a less delusional Catherine, but maybe. Why doesn't Catherine start an OF? I feel like that'd be way better than trying to scam other OF models. The family vlog channel to OF model agency manager arc is absolutely insane. I mean, looking at Austin and his channel that he built, anyone who is a little bit naive would assume that maybe he's got what he's saying, and you could have it too. But as we have seen the Ace family fall apart, the facade has also fallen apart. I mean, the big house they had that was like foreclosed and didn't have like hot water, I guess, and wasn't up to code. And then the giveaway schemes that we've talked about a ton, and these vulnerable people get associated with him, and thank God we have people like myself and like I believe Marky and Spill Session, other people on YouTube to like spread the word so that when you do Google, you don't fall into his scam.
I find, going back to the Austin thing, I find interesting, like I remember at one point that dude, he had to been like printing money. I remember he had that house, like that giant ass house on the top of the, like how do you go
I
from
think a lot of this is for like show.
that much money to having financial problems?
Because he got a loan on that house and then illegally
Oh, here he
used
is.
that money to combine two houses.
Yeah, up there, I remember that.
Dude, the guy's like literally just a scumbag.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember I did an event he did
They
with Chris
both suck.
Brown at one point. They did
The
like
basketball?
the basketball one.
yeah, robbed it. We like took all the money that he said he was going to donate to charity.
He was printing money with YouTube for like a couple years, like
Yeah.
the most money on YouTube. Like how do you blow all that? I don't get it.
1, taxes, 2, lawsuits. That whole social gloves thing. He was being sued by like 7, 8 people.
It didn't do what it
Why?
was supposed to do, and he just was like, we don't have any money.
Yeah. He
get it.
promised everyone like a fixed amount.
No, I do think it's interesting that their content has kind of fallen apart, and it's taken this long for us to hear about this divorce, because like the last time I saw them, they moved into a new home. They're constantly moving into new homes, and I don't know what their living situation is at the moment.
They
but
in
when were moving into
Airbnbs.
this recent new home, at least they presented themselves in a way that seemed very secure and together.
Welcome to the McBroom residence.
Oh my god, there's a freaking rainbow over there. There's a freaking rainbow. Right
Who
over
gives a
there.
damn?
The Spirit's telling me.
Go show them the rainbow.
Right there. Okay? Ace family, that means something.
My
So this
gosh.
is all I ever wanted.
That's all you ever
The
wanted?
light, the light, the light, the
That's all
light.
you ever
The
wanted?
light.
Well, I think this divorce is probably best for them because we've seen very toxic traits between them both. I think it is interesting how like they built this entire channel, almost 20 million followers, and people believe that this family was so happy, so together. They debated all the rumors, and I do wonder if at one point like Catherine's gonna come out and do like an interview, like a call her daddy, kind of like talk about Austin and what has happened. I feel like they're still very united. I can't imagine her like turning on him, but if she were, it would be a huge video, like the truth, like on her channel, kind of like a Shyla moment where Shyla made her own channel. Then she launched a clothing brand that kind of failed, but this is not a Shyla Walker video. This is a Catherine and Austin video.
Just because they went into foreclosure for a $10 million home does not mean that they still not living life. They got a new home. They got 3 kids.
Who is this?
Post their kids. They post family teams. They still doing good. Some people want them to come back out and still consider them their favorites, and they still want to be like them when they grow up. And some people are like, to hell with Dave's family. It's a sad situation.
So I want to hear what you
This
guys.
is one of the like situations I honestly do not give a fuck about. I don't know. I've never been interested in them as a family channel, really. I've just seen a lot of them. And I've heard they've been in a lot of, scandals and situations and stuff like that. Like I said, there's children, so if it's toxic and y'all need to separate and not have that in the children's face, I'm all for it, to be completely honest. And if he was doing fucked up shit to her, like cheating and all that, and if she was, we never know what she was doing. So if it's just like all around like bad, split up, great, and hopefully they find better for themselves. So anyways, y'all like, come subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next.